Welcome to Legacy Vault. Today we're embarking on a journey into the gritty, dark, and dystopian realm of John Carpenter's Escape from New York. This iconic 1981 film didn't just make waves in its own time, it left an indelible mark on the cinematic landscape, revolutionizing the action genre and inspiring a generation of filmmakers and game designers. Join us as we unravel the threads of its enduring legacy, exploring how this film has influenced not only movies but also video games, and why it continues to captivate audiences to this day. To truly appreciate the significance of Escape from New York, we must first step back into the early 80s, a time when the action genre was still finding its footing. Enter John Carpenter, a visionary director known for his ability to create tension and atmosphere. With Escape from New York, Carpenter redefined what an action hero could be and introduced the world to one of cinema's most iconic anti-heroes, Snake Plissken.
Call me Snake.
The film's premise is as brilliant as it is simple. In the near future, Manhattan has been transformed into a maximum security prison. When the president's plane crash lands in this urban prison, war hero turned criminal Snake Plissken, played with unparalleled coolness by Kurt Russell, is given an ultimatum: rescue the president within 24 hours or face a gruesome death. What followed was a high-stakes, adrenaline-fueled adventure through the lawless streets of New York City. Carpenter's masterful direction, coupled with Russell's charismatic portrayal of Snake Plissken, turned Escape from New York into an instant classic. The film wasn't just an action movie, it was a gritty, dystopian tale that transcended its genre.
When I get back, I'm gonna kill you.
Chapter 1: The Cool Anti-Hero. One of the key reasons Escape from New York became a cult classic was its ability to challenge conventions. Snake Plissken was not the typical action hero of the era. He was a complex character with a mysterious past and a cynical, anti-establishment attitude. He didn't conform to the cookie-cutter mold of the hero who always does the right thing. Snake was a survivor, willing to bend the rules to achieve his goals, and audiences couldn't get enough of him. This departure from the traditional hero archetype paved the way for a new breed of action protagonists. Characters like John McClane from Die Hard and even Marvel's Deadpool owe a debt to Snake Plissken's influence. He proved that audiences were hungry for more nuanced, morally ambiguous heroes who didn't always play by the rules. Snake Plissken embodies the very essence of cool, and his enduring popularity is a testament to the character's multifaceted appeal.
Get a new president.
The birth of an icon. Snake Plissken was conceived as a character who defied conventions from the very beginning. In the early 80s, when action films often featured clean-cut, morally upright heroes, Snake emerged as a breath of fresh air, a gritty, morally ambiguous figure who navigated a world that had gone to hell. Screenwriter Nick Castle and director John Carpenter crafted Snake as a character burdened by a shady past and an uncompromising survivalist ethos. He was a former war hero turned criminal, a man who embraced his own code of conduct rather than adhering to society's rules. Snake was not the kind of protagonist audiences were accustomed to. He was a wild card.
I don't give a fuck about your war.
Kurt Russell, the perfect fit. To bring Snake Plissken to life, John Carpenter turned to Kurt Russell, an actor who had already collaborated with Carpenter on the set of 1979's Elvis movie. Russell's portrayal of Snake would prove to be a career-defining role, one that showcased his versatility and range as an actor. What made Kurt Russell's performance so remarkable was his ability to infuse Snake with depth and charisma. He conveyed Snake's world weariness through subtle glances and terse dialogue, letting his actions speak volumes. Russell understood that Snake's coolness wasn't about being overly expressive, it was about understated confidence. Snake's distinctive look, complete with the iconic eye patch, added to his enigmatic aura. The eye patch wasn't just a cosmetic choice, it was a symbol of Snake's resilience and his willingness to endure hardship. It became an instantly recognizable element of the character, one that audiences would associate with Snake for years to come.
Plissken, what are you doing?
Playing with myself. I'm going in.
The charisma of complexity. What sets Snake Plissken apart from traditional heroes is his complexity. He's a man of few words, but each word carries weight. Snake doesn't preach morality, he lives by his own set of principles, which often blur the line between right and wrong. This moral ambiguity makes him relatable and intriguing. Audiences were drawn to Snake's world-weary cynicism, his reluctance to be a hero, and his willingness to do whatever it takes to survive. He wasn't interested in winning hearts and minds. He was interested in getting the job done, regardless of the cost. Snake's anti-establishment attitude and unapologetic pragmatism resonated with viewers who were tired of cookie-cutter heroes. Plissken's influence extends far beyond the confines of Escape from New York. His character laid the groundwork for a new breed of cinematic and gaming protagonists who defied traditional hero tropes.
Hey,
The cool factor, timeless and enduring. What makes Snake Plissken an enduring icon of coolness is his timeless appeal. He doesn't rely on trends or gimmicks. Instead, he embodies a sense of rugged individualism and resilience that transcends eras. Whether it's the 80s, 90s, or the present day, Snake's cool factor remains undiminished. He's a character who defies expectations, challenges the status quo, and does it all with a quiet, unassuming confidence that draws us in.
Little human compassion.
Chapter 2. Iconic Support Cast. While Snake Plissken stands as the magnetic anti-hero at the heart of Escape from New York, the film's supporting cast plays a pivotal role in making the movie an unforgettable experience. Each character adds a unique layer to the story and contributes to Snake's journey in their own distinct ways. Brain and Maggie.
I gotta get across the 69th Street Bridge. It's mined, but I know where they're planted.
We got a diagram from a guy that got all the way across.
Brain is a cunning opportunist with a knack for navigating the treacherous terrain of Manhattan Island. He is the former partner in crime of Snake Plissken, adding an intriguing layer of history and tension to their interactions. Maggie, on the other hand, is a fiercely independent and resourceful figure. She's not just Brain's lover, she's a skilled navigator and firearms expert. Together, they form a dynamic duo who play a crucial role in Plissken's mission. Their complex relationship with Snake, marked by loyalty, betrayal, and redemption, adds depth to the story and keeps the audience engaged. Cabbie.
This stuff is like gold around here, you know.
Cabbie, portrayed by Ernest Borgnine, is a charmingly eccentric character who provides comic relief in the midst of the film's dystopian chaos. His jovial demeanor and love for classic music, notably Bandstand Boogie, serve as a stark contrast to the grimness of the prison island. Cabbie's interactions with Snake reveal a sense of nostalgia for a world long gone, reminding us that even in the bleakest of circumstances, there are pockets of humanity and moments of levity. His taxi, a hodgepodge of retro memorabilia, becomes a symbol of escapism in a world where escape seems impossible. Romero. Romero, portrayed by Frank Doubleday, is a menacing enforcer in the service of the main antagonist, the Duke. His distinctive appearance, marked by wild hair and a chilling laugh, makes him an unforgettable presence on screen. Romero's unnerving laughter and sadistic taunts create a memorable contrast to Snake's stoicism, emphasizing the moral complexity of the film's characters and the harsh reality of the prison city. The President and the Duke.
I can't hear you.
You are the Duke of New York. You're a number one.
The President of the United States, played by Donald Pleasance, and the Duke, portrayed by Isaac Hayes, represent two opposing poles of power within the dystopian world of Escape from New York. The President's vulnerability and desperation for rescue stand in stark contrast to his position of authority outside the Manhattan prison. The Duke, on the other hand, is the self-proclaimed ruler of Manhattan Island who exudes charisma and ruthlessness. The interactions between these characters, particularly during the President's torture scene and the film's climax, heighten the stakes and underscore the moral ambiguity of the world they inhabit. They represent the corrupting influence of power and the lengths to which individuals will go to maintain it. Hauk.
Plissken, if you get back in that glider, I'll shoot you down. You climb out, I'll burn you off the wall. You understand that, Plissken?
Finally, we come to Hauk, played by the legendary Lee Van Cleef. Hauk serves as the intermediary between Snake Plissken and the authorities. As the warden of the prison city and the one who offers Snake his mission, he embodies the conflicted nature of those in positions of power. His interactions with Snake Plissken reveal a complex mix of authority, admiration, and frustration. He recognizes Snake's unique skills, but is also wary of his unpredictable nature. The supporting cast of Escape from New York is an ensemble of diverse and memorable characters, each contributing to the film's success in their own unique way. Together, they create a rich tapestry of personalities that make Escape from New York a cult classic that continues to captivate audiences, proving that great films are often defined by the strength of their ensemble cast.
Where's the tape, Brain?
Tape.
Huh? What tape?
Where is it? Tape from the briefcase.
Oh, that tape. Here it is.
Chapter 3. In the Darkness. In the world of Escape from New York, darkness isn't merely the absence of light, it's a character in its own right. The film's pervasive night scenes cast a shroud of tension, uncertainty, and danger over Manhattan Island, transforming the setting into a nightmarish dystopia where survival is a constant struggle. The dominance of night. One of the defining features of Escape from New York is its near-exclusive reliance on night scenes. With only fleeting glimpses of daylight, the film's world is plunged into perpetual darkness, emphasizing the dire state of Manhattan Island. This creative choice serves multiple purposes, each contributing to the film's atmospheric brilliance. First and foremost, the prevalence of night scenes intensifies the sense of danger. In the shadows of dilapidated buildings and dimly lit alleyways, danger lurks at every turn. The cover of darkness becomes both an ally and a foe, as it conceals threats while amplifying the tension. As Snake Plissken navigates this labyrinthine nightmare, the audience feels every step of his treacherous journey. Moreover, the darkness highlights the city's transformation into a lawless prison. Once a vibrant metropolis, New York City now resembles a haunted, desolate wasteland. The absence of daylight accentuates the stark contrast between the past and present, underscoring the harsh reality faced by those trapped within its boundaries. Shadows and drama. The night scenes of Escape from New York also provide a canvas for dramatic cinematography. The interplay of light and shadow creates a visually striking and haunting aesthetic. Characters are often introduced in shadows, their true intentions hidden until the moment of revelation. This technique keeps the audience on edge, never quite certain whom to trust in a world where allegiances are fleeting. John Carpenter's masterful direction and Dean Cundey's cinematography come together to create a visual experience that is both gritty and cinematic. Symbolism and Metaphor. Beyond aesthetics and tension, the night scenes of Escape from New York serve as a powerful metaphor for the film's themes. The darkness symbolizes the moral ambiguity that permeates the narrative. In a world where right and wrong are not easily distinguishable, the night becomes a canvas for characters to grapple with their choices and confront their inner demons. Snake Plissken, a character defined by his own moral complexity, is perfectly suited to this nocturnal landscape. The darkness allows him to blend into the shadows, both physically and metaphorically. It underscores his ability to operate in the moral gray areas, where survival often requires compromise. The city's transformation into a prison, cloaked in darkness, also serves as a commentary on the consequences of extreme social control and isolation. The absence of daylight represents the loss of hope and freedom, highlighting the cost of societal decisions that led to this dystopian nightmare. Through the lens of darkness, the film invites viewers to explore the depths of human nature and the consequences of a world pushed to its limits. In the darkness, Escape from New York finds its unique and enduring power.
You don't want to walk around down there, Snake.
Chapter 4: Snake's Legacy. The impact of Snake Plissken and Escape from New York reaches far beyond the boundaries of the film itself. This chapter delves into the enduring legacy of both the character and the movie, exploring the multitude of films, video games, and pop culture references that have drawn inspiration from this iconic anti-hero. Solid Snake and the Metal Gear series. Perhaps the most prominent tribute to Snake Plissken can be found in the Metal Gear video game series, created by Hideo Kojima, who openly acknowledged his admiration for John Carpenter's creation and paid homage in numerous ways. The series protagonist, Solid Snake, shares not only a name, but also a strikingly similar persona with Snake Plissken. Solid Snake's gruff exterior, tactical prowess, and morally complex decisions echo those of his cinematic predecessor. Even the English actor's voiceover, provided by David Hayter, has the same rough characteristics as Snake Plissken.
I'm the fool that your uncle sent to this hellhole.
Moreover, Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty features a character named Iroquois Plissken, whose appearance, mannerisms, and even the alias serve as a love letter to John Carpenter's creation.
My name is Plissken, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Reportedly, during the development of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, Kurt Russell was offered the role of Naked Snake, however, he declined it. Later on, John Carpenter gave his retroactive approval to Hideo Kojima for the adaptation of this character. These games explore themes of espionage, betrayal, and survival in dystopian settings, mirroring the narrative depth of Escape from New York. Other video game homages. Beyond Metal Gear, Snake Plissken's influence can be found in various other video games. The video game Huntdown has two secret areas that reference Escape from New York. The first one shows Snake Plissken landing the iconic glider on top of the building. He then jumps out of it and gives his MAC-10 submachine gun to the player.
Thanks. Nice patch, dude.
The second area shows a car convoy and the Duke's car decorated with chandeliers. There's even a similar style of music playing in the background. As the convoy passes, the player's character says,
"Don't cross the Duke. Everybody knows that."
Which directly mirrors Cabbie's line from the movie.
Don't cross the Duke. Everybody knows that.
Video game Broforce has a playable character called Snake Plissken, who is a parody of Snake Plissken. As expected, he uses the MAC-10 submachine gun to dispatch the enemies. Broskin can even use the hang glider, reminiscent of the one Snake Plissken flown in Escape from LA. In Contra Rebirth, there's a character named Newt Plissken, who resembles a humanoid snake. He serves as a tribute to Snake Plissken. After completing the game, Newt delivers a speech reminiscent of Snake's final lines in the film. He asks his employer, "Many Contra were killed on this mission. How does that make you feel?" And later, he even opts out of eliminating him, saying that he's too tired to do so.
A lot of people died in the process. I just wondered how you felt about it.
You gonna kill me now, Snake?
I'm too tired.
Characters in film and television. Snake Plissken's legacy extends to characters in film and television who embody his cool, complex persona. One prime example is John Wick, portrayed by Keanu Reeves. Wick is an ex-hitman who seeks vengeance in a world of assassins, showcasing Snake's stoic determination and moral ambiguity. Like Snake, Wick operates in a world where alliances shift and survival demands uncompromising skill. Another example is Riddick from Pitch Black and the Chronicles of Riddick, who thrives in morally gray environments, and also shares qualities with Snake Plissken. He exemplifies the archetype of the anti-hero, a character who challenges conventional notions of right and wrong. In essence, Snake Plissken's influence on characters in film and television extends far beyond mere imitation. It represents a shift in the portrayal of heroes, showcasing the appeal of morally complex, resourceful, and enigmatic figures who navigate worlds filled with danger and uncertainty. A legacy that endures. As we draw the curtain on our journey through the world of Escape from New York and the iconic character of Snake Plissken, one thing becomes abundantly clear. His legacy is far from fading into the annals of cinematic history. Instead, it thrives, continuing to shape the realms of film, video games, and pop culture. So, whether you're revisiting the classic film, diving into the world of Metal Gear, or encountering Snake Plissken's legacy in unexpected places, remember that the anti-hero with an eye patch is more than just a character. He's an enduring symbol of the human spirit's ability to thrive, even in the darkest of circumstances. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. Have a great day, and see you next time.